It's Lenny Solomon Live, show 370 from Beit Shemesh Studios here in Beit Shemesh, Israel, during the 9 days, the 3 weeks, and of course, the 3 weeks between Shivaz Asar B'Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz, and the ninth day of Av. Hey, hope you guys are doing good, and it is great to see you all. Um, it's Uri Butler is right online, right on time. Great to see you, Uri. Uh, we have a very nice show, mild show today because it's the 3 weeks and we're going to be talking. Maybe on Wednesday we'll get Ethan back because he wanted to do something with AI. So we'll see. We'll see if we do that. But in the meantime, today it's just me and you. So please feel free to write to me. And if you have any questions, we are open for questions here at Lenny Solomon Live, show 370, 370 shows. And then, of course, after Tisha B'Av next week, we'll be back to music. We will be back to doing some music. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Have you guys noticed? you know, Specifically, what am I talking about? I'm talking about a lot of anti-Semitism, a lot of people coming out and saying they don't like us Jews. They don't like the Jewish people. They think we're doing bad things. How do you respond to that? What do you do? I know that some of you in Chutz La'aretz are concerned. Some of you living outside of Israel are concerned. But yes, but the truth of the matter is, uh, it's all from Hashem. Everything is from Hashem. It's from God. Messages coming in, and we have to deal with those messages, and we have to figure out what to do. Um, and there's not much that we can say other than you got to keep going. Got to keep going, and don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. And that's what the King of Shlock says. The King of Shlock says, "Don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. Persevere. You have to keep moving on." And of course, we say hello to David Goodman from Camp Hask, and to Uri Butler from Camp Hask as well, and also, and that's the story. So right now, we are scheduled to come into New York City on August 10th for 15 days. It is my mother's first yurtzeit. We just had my father's 24th yurtzeit. Now it's my mother's first yurtzeit. So we are coming to the end of my 1 year of avelut, 1 year of mourning, which is difficult. It was a difficult year, as you guys know. Spent 100 days of that in the hospital, and we it was not so easy, but we got through it. Got through it with the help of the great people at Hadassah Harat Sofim Rehab and Hadassah Ein Karem. Before that, they were amazing. And today we are wearing the final hockey jersey of the season of like hockey jerseys that are not used anymore. So this was during an All-Star game. So I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see the whole jersey. Huh? Yeah. This was the year was 2021. The patch is 2021, and I'm wearing a Sebastian Aho jersey, who plays for the Carolina Hurricanes. Of course, there was another Sebastian Aho who played for the Islanders. I know you guys all knew that. So no reason for me to say stuff like this, but yeah. So Uri wants me to say hello to the Camp Hask medical staff and all the staff and all the division heads and all the lifeguards and the therapy teams and Hatzalah team. I want to say hello to Judy Hertzfeld, our associate producer, who joins us from across the pond in Clifton, New Jersey. Great to see you, Judy. This is an NHL All-Star jersey that we are wearing today. And as I started off our show by talking about how things are a little bit tense in the world right now. But you don't have to worry because Mashiach will be coming eventually. I mean, he's coming. It's just a matter of time. And just a matter of time, and we are going to keep going. We're going to persevere. We're going to pray to Hashem. We're going to say, Hashem, please send us Mashiach. Please send us, the Geula Shlema, the redemption. You know, and yes, the redemption has to come. And remember, we're here for the big six. What are the big six? Right? The big six. I want to see the ingathering of the exiles, the big six. I want to see Elijah the prophet anoint the next Mashiach. That's three, right? We have the ingathering of the exiles, Elijah the prophet anoint the next Mashiach. I want to see the red heifer, the Para Aduma, and the third holy temple, and the resurrection of the dead, right? Tchiyat Metim. So those are the big six. We are waiting for that to happen. Now, how do we make that happen? Well, we make that happen by trying to be the best Jews that we can be, the best people that we can be, by praying to Hashem, by being nice to people. Don't make fun of people. Even if it's behind their backs, they can't hear you, they don't see you, they don't know you're making fun of them. Try not to make fun of them. It's not good. It's not good. Lashon hara. Lashon hara is not a good thing. I was listening to the Rejuvenated album. Listen to track 1 of Rejuvenated, Neighbor's Yard of Broken Scenes. And it's all about Lashon hara. So that's the story with that. We have to all just do the best that we can. Try not to be so what's the word? Try not to be mean. That's right. Try not to be mean. We're gonna say hello to Naftali Kalfa. Naftali, I just saw it at a restaurant the other day. It's great to see you, Naftali. We, of course, for those of you out there, we did an album together called Simchat Chaim. You guys got to check it out. Everything that I have done, 43 albums, they're all on Spotify, on Apple Music, on Amazon. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, Tali. So all of them, they're all there. You could hear Simchat Chaim round the clock. Round the clock, you could hear it on Spotify, on YouTube, on Amazon. It's all there. It used to be that I used to think, you got to make an album and you got to sell 1 million copies. And one of my rabbis said to me, rabbis said to me, Lenny, you're going to be making music and just giving it away. And I said, what are you talking about? We're not going to be doing that. Who makes music and gives it away? And you know what? He was right. It sends shivers down my spine just talking about it. But he said, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be making music and giving it away. And that is in essence, what we're doing. Although we do get paid royalties for streaming, but it's got to be a significant amount. So you could do that. Or you can go to www.fourcornersproject.org or www.shlockrockfoundation.org and make a donation so that we can continue. Because we have to continue making music. Music is the key to life. It makes you happy. Remember what you need. You need simcha. You got to have simcha. Track 1 from the Big Six album. Great album. So here I am just plugging my stuff shamelessly, but that's all right because I listen to my music too. I also listen to music of the 70s and the 80s. I don't only listen to my music, but I love my music. It's so good. It's so good. And I enjoy the so I got to tell you a funny story. So there I was yesterday at seeing a gastroenterologist. Because I'm going, I had a bunch of things. I had 100 days in a hospital, and there are some issues that I'm taking care of. And the gastroenterologist, the first thing he says to me is, I want you to sing the music of Daniel from beginning to end, because he came to my performance where I did the entire musical in Beit Shemesh, and he was at that thing. He was at that show. And I said, it's got to come out, and it has to come out, but we need investors. All right. This will happen. We got to just give it time. Hashem, this is the 13th year of Daniel in Babylon that I wrote it. It's an unbelievable thing. I think that's the best project I've ever made. And it's Hashem is just saying, Lenny, patience. You got to have patience. Patience is, pa- patience is a hard thing to come by. You want to just everything that you were. I expected Daniel to come out in 2012 and just we make the soundtrack and then it goes on stage. And I was wrong because it just takes a long time. Takes a long time. Um, so here we are already halfway through the show. Remember, guys, schlockrockfoundation.org. Make a donation. Doesn't matter if it's $18, if it's $1,800, whatever you guys want. Because we are making a new album now. We are in the process of finishing Schlockrock 41 Old School. We're halfway through, and it's fun. We're going to get that done in Jersey. That's going to be done in Jersey when we go on August 10th. August 10th to August 25th is my next trip to America, God willing, and we shall see. Hopefully, everything will be okay health wise, and I will be able to go. So far, good. So far, so good. We just have to have the energy. The energy is important. The key is the energy. Um, yeah. So let's see. Anything come in? Any questions come in? Okay, so Uri, of course, wants me to thank the kitchen staff and the dining room and the 4 o'clock campers and the meds and the 4 o'clock infirmary. And yeah, Uri, it's good. It's a good thing that I have you here to tell me who to thank with Camp Hask because Camp Hask is the best. Right, Uri? Right. Um, that's the way it is. Now, uh, so anyway, so that was the first thing the gastroenterologist said to me. He said that Daniel has got to come out. So let's hope. Let's hope. Anyway, all right. So what are we going to do when we get to America this trip? Well, as I said, it's my mother's first yurt site. So we have the unveiling. That's what they do in America. They do it a year later. In Israel, they do it 30 days in. But we we do it. We're having the unveiling on August 17th at the old Montefiore Cemetery, which is actually where the Rebbe is buried. But we have our own area. It's called Crowning Glory of East New York. That's where my whole family, the Avos, as my mother would say, and that's where they're all buried. So we go there and we will say a couple of words, have a minyan, hopefully say Kaddish, and then the year will be over, and it will be time to hopefully have simcha all year, and get better and better and better, because that's the most important thing. You got to have health. You got to have health. It's very important, and that's the scoop. So let me just see. So we right. So okay, so we have what are your options? So your options are you could just give a donation or you can sponsor a song. So for the old school album, we have like 6 songs left to sponsor. It's $2,000 a song. You co-sponsor for 1,000. Either way, it's great stuff. Great stuff. It's music from the 70s and 80s that I missed the first time around. That's why it's called Shlock Rock Old School. And what else are we going to be doing? We're going to be planning the trip for in December, hopefully the Hanukkah tour. Waiting to hear from you guys for Hanukkah shows. Um, Remember, there's nothing like a Hanukkah concert with Shlock Rock. Nothing like it. My Menorah, Judah Maccabee, all the Hanukkah songs coming back at you. It's the best. And we want to say a little Devora at the Kosher Cakery. Yes. Remember now, what happens, by the way, during these 9 days? You're not supposed to eat meat. Now the Saradim only eat meat except for Shavua Shechalbo. And this year, there's no Shavua Shechalbo because what does Shavua Shechalbo mean? It means the week of Tisha B'av. Shavua Shechalbo, the week of Tisha B'av, right? So the Shavua Shechalbo is Sunday because Tisha B'av is Saturday night, Sunday, right? So you're not getting you. So they eat meat all week. They eat meat all week. Oh, look at this. Judy Hertzfeld writes, A happy heavenly birthday to my grandfather, Max Orvitz. He started the Dan Hotel chain with the Fetterman brothers, met after November 29th, 1947 in Tel Aviv. Can you believe that? Starting a hotel chain in 47? Can you believe that? 1947, Israel wasn't even a city, wasn't even a state yet. They became a state. Well, actually, after November 29th, 47, they were getting there, but 48 was when they officially became a state. Um, anyway, so there's a lot of politics happening right now. People are confused. They don't really know what to do. What should we do? I don't know what to do either, guys. I don't know what to do. I just know that Hashem has to send the Mashiach, and I know that we need the Mashiach immediately, if not sooner. And hopefully we'll listen to him. That'll be the next step. But one step at a time. One step at a time. You know. So just of course to digress, Kesher, which was my first band. A lot of you don't know this, but before Shlock Rock, I was in a band called Kesher. Great music. I want you guys all to plug in your homework. Go to Spotify, or to YouTube, or to Amazon, or to Apple, and type in Kesher 2. But don't Kesher the number 2, Kesher I, capital I is on Roman numeral 2. Listen to that album, and then you could listen to Kesher's 3 and Kesher 1. But Kesher 2, I think, is one of the greatest albums ever made. I listen to it all the time. I listen to Kesher 3 all the time. Kesher 1 was much more old school. It was with this samachta bechagecha vehayita sameach. Remember that song? That was a big hit back in the day. So you know, what can I say? Um, Here we are at the 17-minute mark. We're doing unbelievable. Can you believe I've been speaking for 17 minutes straight? It's very hard to do. So we got 3 minutes to go. Guys, I hope you're all doing well out there. Remember, if you have any questions, if you have any musical questions, I get some nice musical questions every once in a while. Just feel free to write to me. I will write back. As you know, I write back pretty much regularly, and we're getting to the end of. Well, hopefully, we might be on again Wednesday with Ethan Bill. We might be on. We'll see. If not, probably next week after Tisha B'Av. After Tisha B'Av, we're gonna go live. Probably the Monday night after Chatzot in America, and we will have a show with music. And we have done a nice bunch of shows with just me talking. I never thought I could do that. So, oh my God, we have Jeff and Gail from California, from LA, coming on, saying hello, and they miss me. We miss you too. Got to go to LA. Got to visit LA, everybody. It's the best. Well, it's the best until you come to Israel. Then Israel's the best. And yeah, so that's the story. We not much more to say. I think I've said it all. We don't want to repeat ourselves. We don't want to repeat ourselves. We just want to say that it's a tough time right now. Got to keep going through it. Got to keep going strong. Don't give up. Don't give up. No reason to give up yet. It's not over. And we are going to just keep being happy and smiling, and don't let people put you down. Don't let people put Israel down. Is doing the best that it can, and surviving. We're surviving every lonely day. And here in Israel, we are very proud. We're also a little bit tense sometimes. We don't know what's going on, but nobody really knows what's going on in this world, do they? They don't really know. But that's the story, and hope you've enjoyed the show. Let me see if any WhatsApps have come in. No, doesn't look like it. Looks like we are Yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing good. We're doing good. So everybody, I want to tell you all, keep on schlocking and have a great next couple of days. Maybe we'll see you later this week for a fourth show during the 9 days, during the 3 weeks. And if not, we will see you after Tisha B'Av with a musical show. And I hope everything is good. And write to me if you need anything, Lenny at schlockrock.com. And it's been good. Coming to you, show 370 from Lenny Solomon Live. Show 370. Keep on schlocking.